Good morning, my beautiful followers. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? It is finally beautiful and sunny here in North Texas. Yesterday and the days prior, we've been having this just dark and dreary day. And so this morning I got up at my normal time and I did a little bit of my journaling work. And then I saw the sun start to come out. And so I've been sitting out here drinking my coffee, being a lazy ass, still in my lazy clothes, just enjoying the sun in the morning and looking at my garden that I planted like 2 weeks ago. I planted this garden. It was quite the picture. I should post the picture. I have like mud all over my face because I had to like dig up some massive pieces of lawn to get the garden going. But looking at my little garden, talking to it, manifesting, talking nice to it, so maybe it will grow, sprout me some seeds. So it was really fun. But gardening is not the human desire, though it can add to the human desire. It can help ground us. It can help expand us, but my live stream is not about gardening. So anyway, this morning I woke up and I was just sitting here and I was soaking in the sun and thinking about my day yesterday, because I was actually a little grumpy yesterday. I was a little grumpy, and then today I was like, oh, that's why I was grumpy. I was super hormonal and I didn't realize it, but I was a little grumpy, but it was also, I had some really awesome moments, especially at the end of the day. I had some really beautiful moments. And one of these moments was actually when somebody was I had a fellow practitioner telling me about a session they had done a couple days back. And it was this beautiful session that I received many years ago. I received a very similar session. And I remember going, I loved that session. I loved that session when I was first learning and first expanding into my Tantra world. Because it made me feel so incredibly special. I felt so loved. I felt so nurtured. I felt so seen. And yet it was so incredibly vulnerable. I remember this particular session, just like, I had tears rolling down my face. And I just was like, I felt seen and special. And so I started thinking about it just made me feel special. That is really what came to mind. And then that triggered a conversation I had recently with a guy friend, and he told me, he was like, no, we all want to just feel special. And when this friend was telling me about this session, I remember going, yeah, every woman deserves to feel special like that. And then this morning I went, no, every human deserves to feel special like that. And right now I'm looking out into our world with the COVID. If you're watching this video past the COVID epidemic, we're currently in the COVID situation or pandemic. And I'm seeing a lot of people struggling. They're really struggling. And then I see some beautiful people also. I don't want to focus just on the struggle, because I see some beautiful people doing some amazing things, really diving deep, really doing their work. I have some beautiful coaching clients, jumping into their work. I know I've been getting some stuff done that I normally haven't gotten to just because of my busy world. But I'm seeing people in relationship especially really struggle and go, I just want to feel special. I just want to feel seen. I just want to feel heard. And sometimes when we are always around people, and we forget to make them feel special. We forget to do those extra special things for them. And I talked about this a little bit the other day in an appreciation and a gratitude video, but it goes beyond just appreciation and gratitude. We all want to feel special. We all want to have somebody think of us, go beyond self, show our love. But at the same time, we can't always be special. And it is this human desire to feel special, to feel wanted, to feel loved, to feel seen. And yet at the same time, knowing that in many ways, we're not special. In many ways, we are all one. We are all the same energies. And so it is this interesting dynamic we go through as humans, and especially you watch it happen in relationship, where one partner is like, I just want you to make me feel special. I just want you to make me feel special. And usually it's not coming out in terms of, I want you to make me feel special. It's, I'm not feeling seen. I'm not feeling heard. I'm not feeling loved on. You used to do, I hear women all the time, you used to do X, Y, Z, and now you don't. And the reason they're bringing out the X, Y, Z a lot of times is because those are things that you used to do that made them feel special. The same thing goes for you guys. The same thing goes for you guys. Last week I hit pretty hard on you men. And then yesterday I shared an article that was actually a very, very man-focused article about, like, you know, I'm just a girl, and it was an old article I'd written, but it was like this progression of, like, at the end of the day, we're all just humans. I'm just a girl, you're just a guy or a girl, whatever your label for your gender is at this point. But it was very much about the presence. And so we all do have, at the end of the day, this desire to be seen and felt and heard beyond our labels, beyond what our relationships, beyond our gender preferences, our sexual preferences, all of that. And we want to just feel special, but how do we feel special? That's the question. It's like, do we wait for others to make us feel special, or do we choose to make ourselves feel special? And in making ourselves feel special, are you pulling away from the oneness and the community and because our egos are very tricky. Our egos are incredibly tricky in this department. They want us to feel special, and at the same time, they will tell us we're not special. And once we get into this state of I'm special, our egos will use that against us in I deserve special attention, or not just I deserve special attention, I'm special in a negative way. I'm too much. I'm not enough. Like, all of this stuff, that all comes from this desire to feel special turned south. Turn towards the negative. And so in relationship, it is about, first of all, making ourselves feel special, stepping in and doing things that nurture ourselves and make ourselves feel special. However, it is also going outside of yourself. And I'm seeing a lot of people right now go, I'm going to focus in on myself. And that's beautiful. But there's also this stepping out and reaching out to others that is essential right now to build our relationships and to help us grow and expand as a community. Because as much as we are unique, we are all one. We really are one. You know, we're I'm not going to go down that path, but we are all one. We are all one energy. You know, we really are connected. We all are connected. I'm not going to go down the whole spiritual, Kabbalistic route, which is what is popping in my head. I'm going to leave it simple. We're special and we're not. So it is a reaching out to those you love and thinking outside the box, going out of your way to make people feel special, doing the little things to nurture your relationships, to let someone know that they are special, to take the time and slow down with somebody in your life and really connect with them and go, no, you are important, you are special. However, this is a human desire and it comes up in us. The problem being, no one can make us feel special, loved upon, cared about, appreciated if we don't allow it. And so that comes back to us making us feel special. Us making us feel loved. Because if you're not feeling loved internally, then I can promise you No one in your relationship is going to be able to make you feel loved. Maybe for a second, but it's going to be fleeting. It's going to fall off. That love that you're feeling is going to go away. And in truth, all the feeling of love, the feeling of anything, feelings, sensations, emotions are fluid. They do not last. One moment you can be feeling special and loved, and the next moment you won't be. Because guess what? That is how our emotions roll. There is a core sensation of love, though, that we need to tune into. That is the love I'm talking about. Not this, like, you make me feel loved all the time because you're constantly feeding me. No, it's that core love, that core, even when shit's going down, even when shit's got real, that core sensation of love within you, and tuning into that. And if you've not tuned into that, you've not truly tuned into that and are not consistently tuning into that, then no one's going to be able to make you feel special and loved and desired. And I got off topic, but last week I was hitting on you men pretty harshly. But in truth, you guys deserve to be loved as well. You deserve to feel special. You deserve to feel worshipped even. And I hear women all the time talking about how they want to feel special, but you men deserve to be loved on. You deserve to be worshipped in this way of, like, being touched and taken care of by your woman in the same light. Now, it is a back and forth. Like, if you're not giving, your woman's not going to be giving. If you're not open and receiving, in a state of open and reception, when you're in the reception mode, then I can promise you that you're never going to feel like you've gotten enough. Because this is the issue. If we are closed when we're in the receiving state, we don't ever get filled. If we have an open, no one can fill us. No one can fill us. So we have to pour out our cup of self and really open ourselves up, give ourselves space to receive what we're getting. But we do need people in our lives to give and love on us. This is important. But it comes down to, first off, loving on ourselves. You're not loving on yourself if you're not filling your own cup a little bit. Nobody else is going to pour into that cup. But women, I know that the feminine oftentimes will go, no, but, like, you have to give to me. Well, this is my smackdown to women too, a bit, just right here, not too bad. Maybe tomorrow I'll get harsh on women. Feeling more lovey-dovey today than I am smackdown-ish. You know, I have my smackdown videos. This is not one of those. But women, you need to be loving on your man just the same. Your man deserves to receive. Your man deserves to feel special, to see that you're going out of your way for him, that you're trying to connect with him, that you are stepping in. And men, the same thing. Your woman needs to see that you're trying, you're stepping in, you're purposely doing things for her to make her feel special. And at the end of the day, we have to open up to receive that specialness, to feel that love, to feel seen, to feel heard, to take in the moment, to just take in the moment. Because at the end of the day, we're all very unique and beautiful souls, but we're all one. We really are all one. And what we do for others will come back around to us, because it is a cyclical energy. It is a cyclical energy, even if it's not going to come back in the way that you think it's going to come back. It will come back around to you. You know, you can't continue to put positive energy into the world and it not scroll back around eventually if you are in a open, receptive mode. Our human desire is to connect. And so when we say, I desire to feel special, I desire to feel loved, that is our desire to connect. That is our desire to connect. And I challenge you also, I read this beautiful book, The Sacred Romance. It was a sacred romance, and I forget the name of the author. And it was a very Christian-focused book, but it was a beautiful book about how we always have this desire within us. And I'm going to use the term God here, and I don't care what you turn that into in your own mind, because that's not I don't care. Like, that's your life. But it's it was all about how when God created us, God has put in this desire for us to feel seen, wanted, loved, because we are in a constant romance with God. We are in a constant relationship with God. And our relationships in this life really mirror that relationship with God. And if we want to feel special, then we have to actually treat God like he, she, it, energy is special. I don't want to put a gender label on God, but that God is special. And in turn, God will make us feel special. But we have to tune into that connection as well. So don't forget about that connection with your deeper self, your spirit, your God figure, whatever it might be, to connect with your higher power. Because you will find specialness in that. You will find your connection. You will find your oneness as well. As much as you'll find your specialness, you'll also find your oneness and your lack of specialness, your true beauty and to shine. So yeah. This live should have just been called Addison Meanderings. That's how I feel this morning. I was just like, musings of Addison in the sun. So anyway, we all desire to feel special. So today I challenge you to go out of your way to make somebody in your life feel a little special. And then take a second and do something, or just take a moment for self and make yourself feel special. Really tune into that specialness within you, that beauty within you. So that's my message. And I'm sticking to it for the day. On a different note, I launched yesterday with Kendall Williams our Real Sexual 1-2-3s workshop that is coming up on April 18th. It is a live stream workshop. This is a workshop to help you get into the 1-2-3s of your sex life. This is for you to get those techniques that people are always asking me, like, Addison, how do I get this technique down? How do I get that technique? What's the best thing to do here? What's the best thing to do that? We're going to get real about your sex. We're going to get really real about your sex. This isn't going to be about energy. This is going to be about the true techniques, the things you can do in the bedroom to make it orgasmic. The things that you can start implementing immediately to truly make that bedroom hot and heavy and beautiful. We're stuck inside right now, and I know so many people are going, my sex sucks, or, it's just not doing it for me. So what can we add to the bedroom? What are some playful things we can add? What are some ways we can go about our sexing in a different way? How do I touch my woman? How do I touch my man? Are we stuck in this average and ordinary vanilla sexing, or are we being playful and fun? And so that entire course is going to be, it's a 2 or 3 hour live stream that we're going to be doing, just talking about all the depths, all the tricks, tips, and techniques that you can use in your bedroom starting that day to really just spice things up. So join us. I will put the link in the comment section in a minute when I get off the live stream, because I don't have the link handy right now. And so go ahead and register, and then you get the course for a lifetime, so you can keep coming back. You will have access to it on my website. And so join, come on. What else do you have to do in COVID-19 pandemic? Come on. If you make your bedroom better, you will make your entire life better. I promise you. When we reawaken our sex, we definitely reawaken the rest of our lives. So join me and Kendall for that. So other than that, that's all I really want to announce today. There's some other things going on, but you'll have to go to addisonbell.net to see all of that. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Love you. Bye.